Hello, I'm glad you're here with me today. Welcome to the show. This is Emotional Badass, where Moxie meets Mindful. I'm life coach and psychotherapist Nikki Eisenhower, and today's topic is happiness. Hello, it's nice to be back. This is the first episode that I'm sitting down to record since recording a bunch to launch the show before I went through a move and a puppy and a really vulnerable workshop. And somehow we launched the show and it's been taking off. I jumped on and did a little bonus quickie episode for you guys last week, just trying to get on and thank you. We have more downloads than I ever could have imagined. And it's coming back to that from my highly sensitive person workshop, how to unleash the superpowers of high sensitivity. It was one of the best weekends of my life. It was lovely. Thank you so much to the participants who came out to spend their Friday and Saturday with me. I didn't know what would happen when highly sensitive people got in the room together. And what I can tell you is that we didn't blow a hole in the energy in the ground. We didn't explode. I don't think we cried even as much as we thought we would. But I saw a lot of beautiful connection. I saw a lot of people having aha moments. I felt a lot of people having aha moments. It made me want to talk about happiness today, how much of it we're supposed to have, how much of it we're not supposed to have, what to do with it, how to practice more of it. I think of myself as a reformed pessimist, and I am a realistic optimist. That's kind of what works for me. Maybe it does for you too. I want to talk about two concepts, internal locus of control and external locus of control. And those are two fancy ways of saying the inside of you or the outside of you. Where does happiness come from? It comes from the inside of us. It does not come from the outside of us. And most people who are unhappy are trying to get their happiness externally. So how do you get your happiness on the inside? So let me give you some practical ways to build happiness on the inside. To build it, we have to build ourselves up. Next week, I'll talk about confidence and ego and how that's different from narcissism. But we want to build ourselves up into happiness. If I tell myself that I'm going to be happy when I get a promotion, that's external, and I don't control it. I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm giving the power of my happiness to some boss. I don't want to live that powerlessly. It doesn't feel good to me. I don't believe it feels good, positive, happy to other sensitive, empathic people. It's also fleeting. It doesn't stick. That's why when we get a new car, it's only fun. It's only exciting. It only gives us that rush for a short period of time. It's external. It's fleeting because we're not building something positive in the self-worth department on the inside. So I might even say self-esteem is a kind of happiness in a way. When I love myself, even if I make a flaw, even if I don't get the promotion, and I say to myself, I'm still worthy. Happiness is mindfulness. The best gurus for mindfulness are little babies and toddlers when they're peaceful. You ever watched a small child who plays with a little worm or finds a little bug or a little stick and just sits there in wonder and awe, taking it in? We say that child, that baby, has the beginner's mind. And the beginner's mind sees everything through this sense of awe and wonder. One of my sweet soul sister friends, I'm not going to say her name because I'm not sure she wants me to on the radio, but I happened to be with her when I was in my early 20s. It was the very first time I ever saw snow. And it was a late snow. I think in May in North Carolina, in Asheville. And she woke me up early in the morning and we went outside and danced in the snow and played. And we talk about that a lot because she gave me a sweet, sweet compliment that she liked experiencing new things with me because I would have fun with them. I got excited. And I think that's where I'm really connected to my inner child. And that sense of wonderment connected to that childlike ability to just be in wonder and awe because it's the first time you're seeing or experiencing something. That's why a first kiss, a first love feels so electrifying because it's the first. So I want to offer you this beautiful tool of the beginner's mind as a secret pathway to happiness that I'd like to not be so secret. So how do you do the beginner's mind? How do you practice that? What do you do? When you go to bed tonight, maybe change the sheets, fresh sheets, fluff your pillows, maybe light a candle, and try to slide into bed as if you've never felt sheets or a bed before. Could you do that even if you think I'm kooky, out of my mind, bonkers? What kind of fruit do you have in your house right now? Could you go bite a piece of fruit as if you've never had a strawberry before? Could you do that? I'm hoping one of the stigmas that, I don't know, loses steam or just gets better is about inner child work and being connected to it. We have such a shaming societal piece about being childish. And I'm sure some people could make that argument about me. If you invite me to your kid's birthday party and there's a bouncy house, I will be the adult playing with the children, often the only adult. That is how I roll with that. As much as I can take, I jump out. When we study the elderly, those that are joyful and playful have the least reported rates of depression. And I want to say it seems like they have a happier time of aging. They enjoy it. They celebrate it. They see it with the beginner's mind. So I hope this added value to your day. Maybe this is a new way to think about how to create more happiness in your life internally. We want to focus on an internal locus of control, internal sense of control. That's what we're vying for as human beings. We want a sense of control. So we pull into, what do I control? What I say to myself, how I am with myself. It's lovely to be happy today. I hope you're happy too. If you're not, you can work on it. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for those reviews, guys. If you would like to support the show even more than a 5-star iTunes review, come find us at patreon.com/emotionalbadass. Patreon is a way for you to directly support the show and get exclusive content and access not available on iTunes. We've got 2 tiers to sign up and an option to do a one-time donation. You'll be able to chat with other fans, vote in polls that will influence the future content of the show. We have full-length bonus episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and monthly hour-long video live stream Q&As that you can be a part of. The first Q&A is coming up soon on May 29th, 2018. When we reach our first goal of 25 patrons, we will begin releasing an extra episode each month on iTunes. And you can help us get there. Patreon.com/emotionalbadass. So I hope I offered you something today. I can't let the show go by without naming some of the amazing people who have gotten onto iTunes and given the show 5-star reviews. We have so many sweet, kind, encouraging, supportive reviews. It's helping push the show in front of so many people. We have thousands and thousands of downloads. I still can't believe it. When you do that, you're helping this show and this information, this way of thinking, this Moxie meeting mindful. You're helping this show get to the people that it most needs to get to. And I'm still not past tearing up about this. So just bear with me. I want to thank Aloha Janie76, Atomic Pirate Girl for her review. Crying Out Loud super fan. I can't believe I have a show with fans. Deja Mac. Deja, I know who you are. You are going to be on the show, quite possibly the first person that I interview. I can't wait. And Gracie Lou, thank you so much. I'm so encouraged. We've got some really exciting things that we're putting together as we're figuring out what to do with the success of the show. Thank you so much. I am Nikki Eisenhower with Emotional Badass. I am Emotional Badass just like you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.